The life is from Montego. You know what I mean? So, when the brother was discussing, fear towards the both sides. Both sides are how much our shy. Our shy. Fear. God himself is an absolute man. Basically, is strict. No nonsense. The Lord Yahweh, he's a no nonsense. Also, through the scriptures, that's what the Lord wants to instill in the earth. The fear of the Lord himself. Ever since the time of Adam, the flood, the Lord put his judgment in order to exercise, the scenario that people on the earth should fear him. And that's what judgments are for. Judgments set up basically that others can learn to come after not to discern things. And that comes through, man being terrified of the things that basically get done. And God is going to do this time around, God is going to be terror upon the earth. That's, one should know that you should not be against the Lord and that's it. I was not speaking about, instilling fear in young ones, especially the kids. There was a conversation with a two gentlemen, earlier, 1950, yeah? And I was telling them that, look, man, you have to put, a level of fear in your kids, that they can respect it because ultimately, fear breeds respect. So when I put fear in one to respect them, and that's what they're doing. They set up scenarios where, it's going to do good things, terrify you that the people can fear and respect. You're not supposed to tread certain lines.
First Timothy 5:20, them that sin rebuke before all, that others also may fear.
Right. So them that, even that,
so rebuke before all.
You know what I mean? Because, when it comes down to man being in error, it means that man being in error. And when you bring up on that, it's something they don't really want to deal with. They have to fear. And that's a judgment itself pertaining to that. It's fearful, man. So that's what rebuke is. Rebuke is basically the trial of fear.
Alright, so this is Jeremiah 5, verse 20 says, declare this in the house of Jacob and publish it in Judah, saying, hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not. Fear ye not me, said the Lord.
Right, why should I have eyes and see not, ears and hear not? What's going on?
One man at two
even though, things affect them. Things affect them daily, things not serious, but them can't, them think about it, if you're out here right now, people complain about money, the money are really about this season or whatever they are celebrating. But hey, they're gonna look, something is going on.
Reasons for that, yeah? But in Jeremiah 5:22 says, fear ye not me, said the Lord, we need not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sun for the board of the sea by a perpetual decree.
Hey, whatsoever can happen to you, man, whatsoever can happen to you is the same things in and around you. The Lord basically used to affect you. But the judge is being judged daily by the Lord, how much he was shy. You know what I mean? And them relate not to heart that the Lord is the one touching them. Fear our word and other things.
But according to the scripture, they would fear the sea.
Fine.
But the Lord said that he put the bound of the sun there by a perpetual decree.
Yeah, fear a tsunami.
Yeah, exactly. It says that it cannot pass it.
Right.
And though the waves they have tossed themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
Right.
But when the sea is out there being rough, you find yourself fear the sea.
Right.
But even though the sea is going on so rough out there, yet still it cannot pass without the Lord's sanction. The sea to actually move past his mountain. You understand? So the Lord asked you to fear him, and he's the one that did that.
Right.
You know? But it says verse 23, but these people that are revolting and rebellious heart,
right,
they are revolted and gone. Neither say there in their heart, let us now fear the Lord of power that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of harvest.
And you know, it's funny, because we're in Portland and since recently, a whole lot of earthquakes popping up.
It's earthquakes in,
yeah.
No,
a whole lot of earthquakes
in
popping
11
up.
months.
Yeah.
Says, your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Right.
For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as either set snares, they set a trap, they catch men.
Right.
You know?
Hey, and look, as I said, as I was speaking about the earthquakes were popping up over there in Portland, you know, and people been shit, you know, and them kind of start realize that look, something ain't right, you know, and them start remember, oh God, yeah, gotta show me some sign, you know what I mean? But yeah, them don't really believe that shit as yet, man. You know, them never say it, but when things really soak in,
start up to them.
Go down and things really soak in, them never remember.
Can.
You know what I mean? They might be convicted that government, higher power is doing it. I guess they don't know the name of the Lord. Yeah? Because the first thing I'm going to say, oh, Jesus, and the second thing, Jehovah. Yeah? Which the Lord and his Son, no name Jehovah, nor Jesus. See, so when that fear come upon you, who are you gonna call upon? Yeah?
Can.
And the Lord is gonna bring that. Ultimately.
Salakia. This is Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7. It says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
Yeah, that's how the Lord brought me up to things, man, because hey, as you can say, look, man, the life itself out here, man, you know that, look. Okay, we come here, we live and we die, man. You know, we live and we die. The question things you ask, why should I fear dying? You know, what is my life then if I can die? You start asking the right questions, and the right question even to the right place. If the Lord, you know, draw you by the way, you know, like, you know,
come and believe.
yeah.
So it's a fear of knowledge, being of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
And what is the knowledge then? Turn to the scriptures in truth. The word of the Lord, basically, that's where you can find wisdom. That's where you find knowledge. You'll be surprised about the things you learn from the scriptures. You know, hey, you reason some things more time with some man, you don't even quote in scriptures, man, and them perceive that it depends on why I level. Yeah, but
it says, my son, hear the instruction of thy father,
right,
and forsake not the law of thy mother, for there shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. Exactly, yeah? It says, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit, we shall find find all precious substance, he shall fill our houses with spoil. And really, no, shalom. Okay? So the thing is, this is what this world have to offer, really. Everything else, when you really inspect it, it's outside the fear of the Lord. You understand? It says, cast in thy lot among us, let us all of one pursue. My son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. Because even as the mention of the whole festive season, you notice we are on a different path, a different journey. See, this is the regular one, and it looks so common and okay and alright because this is what everybody do. As it is written, follow not a multitude to do evil. You understand? So you have to understand what you're doing first and foremost, and then you make that separation, you know? Walk from that path.
Yeah, this is a spirit, man. It's a spirit that basically you get drawn into, man. People just do things randomly, man. You have a spirit that basically is over them, man. You know, a spirit that the Lord sent. You know, to deceive them down this path. You know, as the brother talked about it, programming. You know, people being manipulated to a certain extent, but the Lord of a spirit out here, you know, up and over everybody. Making them grasp certain things.
Continue? Isaiah 29 verse 9 says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry out and cry. They are drunken but not with wine. They stagger but not with strong drink.
Right, so the man, as the brother mentioned, he mentioned culture. Man. You know, you can go that way there? Yeah. Really like he mentioned culture, the culture today. You know what I mean? And what is the culture today, man? It is what basically is fed to them, you know, by what? Society, media. But guess what? Ultimately, it's a spirit. The Lord have out here doing this one. Ultimately. Yeah? Yeah. You know? Someone come to you know, so the Lord has different spirit in operation doing this thing, and part of the illusion and the belief and the mindset and the way how them things supposed to go. It's a spirit.
I know the area really
You
well.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Lord have on them.
They are drunken but not with wine. They stagger but not with strong drink. Says, for the Lord has poured upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
The spirit upon deep sleep. You know what I mean? The Lord of another spirit and it will wake you up. And guess what? Others can wake up. You know? But they can't wake up. You know?
Some ways, it's everlasting shame and content.
Yes, everlasting shame and content. But guess what? Hey, you know, the Lord have mercy on some to wake them up. Normal way.
Everlasting life.
Yeah? Everlasting life. By the word, by the way. That's what we call it.
That's our normal way.
That's our normal way, yeah? By the word, spirit of the word, you know, the Lord wake up some by that, but some are going to wake up, but, you know, the shock and awe type of way. You know what I mean?
It pains.
Yeah.
And sudden
For
pains.
by death, yeah.
Maybe a species just
Pain by pain. Yeah?
It says, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered. And the vision of all is become unto you, as the words of a book that is sealed.
Right, and we're going to take Christian pastor and can't break down the scriptures in the right way, man. We are the ones that basically know the prophecies, man. They have other camps out there who don't even know, you know, basic scriptures, man. Yeah. Camps out there sounding like Christians right now. You know, so not only the Christians basically don't know the breakdown, you know, Nick don't know how the breakdown can come, you know. We out there back and forth, you know. It is understanding with Revelation, the 13th chapter, man. You know, and other things, they have other things that them often Yeah, man be out here talking about woman are the strongest.
Yeah.
You know?
And under the law.
Yeah.
And that clearly go against 1 Corinthians 11.
I want to check when it come on to prophecies, man. James is one of the only camp that basically push the prophecies. So if a man want to know the prophecies of what's going on or line up with what the scripture has said, line up with the things that is going on, certain men don't know, man. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of men in unbelief, because them can't put together the things that basically is going on, you know, and match them up with the scriptures, man. Hey, the scriptures is very practical, man. I will see it all the while. You know, things that going on is actually the scripture coming to life in front of you, man. The prophecies them coming to life in front of you, man. But some can't understand them. They don't know them, you know, because they are not teachers, man. Yeah? Wow.
As I say, like before you, that's a little part of it, but Habakkuk 1 verse 5, it says, behold you among the heathen and regard and wonder marvelously. It says, behold you among the heathen and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, and that's a prophecy, man. Guess who already know of the things that the Lord told us, you know what I mean, from before, man. Brothers be out here and in the spirit, man. One of the brothers walk in the States, you know, and the Caribbean Islands, and we some of the world, the brothers are already saying this thing, man. We God be telling us, you know, through the spirit of the scriptures, what's going to happen, man. You know what I mean? And when the seed actually start to happen, man, you know what I mean? Look, man,
And then
we hear it.
and fear the Lord.
Hey, we hear it and say, yeah, man, you know, this, you know. But when it actually happen, man, you know what I mean?
Blow your mind.
Yeah, man.
No, really? This,
Lord, some of the work in our day, you know.
He told us.
Yeah. Yeah.
John, in the book of John 6:62, doesn't matter how far.
I'm marvelous to see the things that manifest, man. Hey, see the know of something, man. Hey, the seed start to happen. You know, it bring a sense of, you know, a joy, a fulfillment, you should say. You know what I mean? You feel people get
Purpose. You feel like your purpose was even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've been even in the times when you never really see anything happening. You know, you continue to press on, same way. So when it do start to happen, they can look on the unbeliever and say, tell you what's going to happen, you know? So it build your faith, you know, and make you more rooted and grounded in the spirit, you know? John 6:63, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. Words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
Right.
So the words just, man, right, this is the life, this is life. You know, when you often speak to people out there and you mention certain things, they will tell you that was in the biblical times. But yet they cannot show us where, you know, the biblical times have ended. Because if they had known these prophecies, exactly, if they had known these prophecies, they would know where in biblical time we are at and we are about to go in at this very moment. So, you know, they're walking this thin line. You know, they're trying this very thin line, not understanding that you're living in a time of doom. Right. You understand? You're living in a time of doom. And we are going to see things happen like the collapse of the economy. Right. And they're pushing for that now. Because even right now as we speak, there's the Houthi rebels, America.
Which basically is backed by Iran.
Iran, exactly.
Yeah.
America, France, Spain, and Italy went off to go against them. France turned back, Spain turned back, Italy turned back, so it's only America and Israel alone. You understand? Which shows that the beast in prophecy is divided. Right. So you witness all of this basically happening live. This is a script playing out live before your eyes at this very moment. You know, and it's very beautiful. But how can you know that if you know not these prophecies? Right. And that's really,
if anybody know that beforehand, but if you tell a man normally, they are lucky. Europe are going to be divided from America, man. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about? Even if I tell a man that no, him still find it hard to believe.
Can.
You know what I mean? Because it's the only scenes that could have ever happened. But the scripture tell me that we have to believe that.
And that's faith.
Yeah? The scripture tell me we have to believe that. And when you believe that, and then you actually see it happen, and things leading to it happening, trust me, man. Trust me, man. You know, and you'd have to know from before in order to really appreciate that scenario played out, man. You know what I mean? And that's the joy I'm talking about, man. When you know the thing from before, it never seems like it could have happened, but when it's happening, and you didn't know, you didn't know, believe said they can happen, and you sit down and you say, whoa.
And then you understand that God was working with you. You understand? And he was working with everybody else.
Right.
Because he have revealed these mysteries unto everybody else. He only reveal it unto you and people, men that are like you. You know? Like minded.
Hey, look, man, when you come on to World War III, man, you know, time climax that they want to label World War III. Even though it started already.
Because it never started.
But whenever time America, you know, goes so and Russia or China, that's when they're going to want to say World War III. You know, whenever you know, certain skirmish pop off anywhere in the world, you know, you have people running around, people journalists running around and say, oh, it's World War III, but we know that what they're actually talking about with the actual major war, what they're actually talking about, it's not going to happen in a particular way. Like people used to say, oh, just the Ukraine thing, it's going to turn out in a World War III. Look, man, we didn't know that it wasn't World War III when Ukraine attacked because it's in a particular way it's going to go down, man.
First, they have to be implemented.
See, if it not happen that way, then, hey, not care, it seems like it's going to happen another way. It's not going to happen that way,
right.
But the way of the Lord said it's going to happen.
Definitely.
That's what's going to happen. And guess what? The Lord mentioned a couple of things first before even that climax. What about the tribulations, man? What the Lord mentioned in the
From the word of come up.
Yep.
You know that it's gonna take place up to that time.
Right.
You know?
You have many other things going to happen. You know, leading into that third world war, major conflict, man. Major conflict is the end of a tribulation, man.
Right, definitely.
You know, because you're going to have a tribulation going into that. You know, you don't know what them devils are going to do before that major war, man. You could have another virus, another lockdown. You have them talking about climate lockdown and all them shit. You know what I mean? You know, brothers they be hemmed up before even that time because what's going on now in Jamaica? We're talking about hate speech, man. Prime Minister out now is going to pass legislation. One of the pass legislation concerning hate speech. And we know that it's not his brainchild. You know, so you're going to get more anti-Semitism and all these things coming up.
Wicked man.
This speech argument is not only Jamaica alone. Since recently, there are many other countries coming up with this hate speech madness. So we know who's behind that. As the accept coming up, the word is coming up. You know, what hell Jamaica have to do with hate speech? Fuckery, man.
Jamaica, we not broke that way.
Yeah.
We wasn't born that way. You know? We wasn't bred that way. Isaiah 28 verse 14 says, wherefore hear the word of the Lord, he's called from men.
According to so-called Jamaican culture, man. You know what I mean? What they would have classified as hate speech, man. Then we on Jamaica, come like every Jamaica can say hate speech.
Exactly.
That don't fit culturally, you know, people react or interact in Jamaica, man.
Ultimately, hate speech is going to be against
the truth, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to be.
And the so-called Jews.
Right. You just can't speak against certain people, like faggots.
Yeah. But you can still hear songs, upload them, speaking about doing all manner of evil and wickedness against your brother.
Yeah.
That's not hate speech.
Yeah.
That's culture.
Right.
You know? So Yeah, but once you start to speak about certain establishment, then that's still speech. Even though their deeds is being proven or shown to be evil against people, you know, you can't speak against it because you're anti this and you're anti that. That's hate speech. Oh, dare you come and say that Yahweh is going to make his return and he's going to put all kings and whosoever below his feet.
Not those going to be put to death.
Exactly. No?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now we know the Prime Minister, a lot of things that we said, saying about him the past couple of years, man, you know, you get bodies running from people just
Which was illegal.
Just disagree with him.
Exactly.
You know?
That's illegal.
You know, I cuss him out. I cuss him out. Yeah, we say the alternative.
In a democratic society.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
We know why democracy is ain't no shit.
Democracy.
There's no fucking democracy.
Democracy is just a license for you to see.
Right.
Once it's against the law, then it's cool.
Right.
But if
once you speak against them, then that give you the privilege, then now you have a problem.
Yeah. Which Isaiah 48 verse 14, wherefore hear the word of the Lord is gone for men, that rule his people which is in Jerusalem. Because you have said we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement.
Hey, guess what? We know about the World Economic Forum. You know, the World Economic Forum and all these leaders are basically, you know, coming and doing the mandate, you know, of the World Economic Forum and the UN, by the way. You know, we know the agenda, man. Agenda 2030, agenda 21, reset, sustainable development goals. And all these Jamaica itself have the website, man. Agenda 2030 and sustainable development goals, man.
And it's been sensitized on the radio every day. I speak about UN and goals. And then we understand not just the heading of the goals. We understand the deeper meaning. Like when you go into those goals and say to end poverty.
Right.
And the regular man would read it and say, yes, see, it's a good thing to end poverty.
And these leaders are in cahoots with the whole, you know, agenda, man. Case in point, whenever time there's a natural disaster, the Prime Minister will come afterwards, making certain speech pertaining to the Agenda 2030 goals, man. All the time. And we can bet, yep, that coming up on the box and the floods that basically happening in Portland right now, is going to make statements of referring to
urbanization
concerning the Agenda 2030 goals.
Natural disaster zone. And to relocate people.
Yes.
Urbanization.
This argument going to bend towards those things, man. I will know this. We're looking out for the things that yes, going to be his talking point. You have certain talking points that these so-called leaders come up with. Man. You know what I mean? Pertaining to the agenda. Yeah? So them sign them agreements, man. Them sign them agreements with the UN, ESA, these agreements. I'm going to say UN only. The European Union.
Get your mandate from Klaus Schwab, the youth for Noah Harari, all the devils that are in the forefront that you were able to speak to.
And the top elites, because they are the ones that the orders come down from. Man.
Don't never see the top. He's not up on the level. He might be a big wheel on the world scene, but you don't reach that level.
You know, but the king footstools the way.
Exactly.
You know?
You're not up on the level. He says, because we have made a covenant with death and with hell agreement, when the overflowing scourge shall pass
Hey,
through.
can you truly believe that this society is going to live on, man? This is death. Everything here symbolizes death, man. Your people. It's so fucking ignorant, man. And you see, they love to have it that way. The people that don't know shit, man.
Right.
A bunch of walk-ins and they use it to their advantage. A bunch of walk-ins and you don't want to preach and say, oh, you let the people out here oblivious the conditioning what the Prime Minister and the Parliament is doing to the people, man.
Right, especially seeing that there's an election
time, man. Yeah? Dead! The people dead! Alright, you see the thing is, them speak up education and all this and, you know, don't tell have it no wisdom. Let alone have it knowledge, like educational knowledge. Then there's no productivity there for us.
Yeah? Proverbs 21 verse 16, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Hey, man, we don't understand this dead, man.
Beast that perisheth.
So they want to preserve Jamaica, they want to preserve this kingdom, man. You know? They want to have it in a particular way going into the new world
It
order.
can be seen as the God's name.
Yeah? And this is death and hell, man.
And it's going to be cast into the lake of
It's
fire.
going to be burnt.
Exactly.
Thermonuclear destruction, man. Which is the lake of fire, especially in America. That's basically going to happen.
The whole system is going to be burned. The scripture says, all the works is going to be burned up. Back to Isaiah 20 verse 15, because you have said, we have made a covenant with death and with hell our agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Hey, tell them, hey. Basically, what the Indians are planning, you know, them things are part of the
agenda.
The agenda, man. Like, you know, we have a seat at the elites. Or white man table.
Just as though we are analysts that we know too much.
Yeah.
You know too much to be a nigga.
They don't need them, man. And matter of fact, when it comes down to what you niggas be doing now in politics, they ain't gonna run shit. They don't need politicians. As a matter of fact, and the new agenda coming up, what they plan to do is to govern everything through AI and through the Internet of Bodies and all these things, man. The Internet of Things, man. You don't need people to do shit anymore.
We just come down the road and see our camera and stop right. And you can keep turning and say, look, as I was saying, let's do the vast majority of the people because we realize that there's cameras there. We do the way they place on the screen of the
Stoplights.
stoplight. You know? The vast majority don't do that. So soon you're in that system when you bring the stoplight and because our phone is congested, people always break the stoplight. So you're just going to find out that you're getting tickets. And you're going to want that.
The ticketing system already gone digital already, man.
Exactly, so.
Yeah?
You never know.
So you don't even need police out there to ticket your ass, man. The cameras out there see the license plate, you know, you take it run, and you get the mail or one person ever them can find a ticket. Or you get your name, come up, you get a ticket. Let me do that in certain states, you know what I mean?
For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Therefore thus said the Lord power, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the air shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place.
Hey, them not call woods, the enemy. They tell them want people lies, man. They didn't Trump. They want people, man.
It says, and your cover.
Remember, that movie 300?
When they sell out.
With that, the farm, preacher, man. With the one giant, and them same kind giant to go a battle, and them go make the league with the Xerxes. Go make the league with Xerxes.
Just as how the council, when the council, make the league with Xerxes as well.
What them say about him, man? Eh? They sell their own. Yeah. Hey, you deserve to die, man. The enemy, see that, look, man. The enemy ever see that, you're ready. Yeah? There's a big in your own.
Yeah. And your covenant with death shall be annulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
You're going to suffer from all the things that basically going to transpire, man. Like, the scripture of prophecy that, you know, some of these leaders going to be going to But go down by the hands of the people, man. The very people that you deceive. You know what I mean? See, the very people who you lie to, they are the ones that you think about, the ones that love you now, are the ones that basically is going to bring your asses down. Yeah? By saying, Shabbat, sedition among the people. Yeah?
You want it?
Yeah.
Second is just 15.
That's a part of discouragement. It's a part of discouragement. Yeah, when men go race against the powers that be.
Second is just 15 verse 14. Go to the word and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction right now. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
And they already have utterances out there, man. You know, a lot of people are going to vote in Jamaica right now. This election coming up. You know, and they're up on the bullshit. So you have some continent to go out there and do what they want. Them same people, man. Yeah? When they realize, say, yo, then get bamboozled one more time. You know? They get used and abused one more time. You know? They won't be against these politicians, man. I'm not going to regard their kings nor princes, man. Yeah, go on.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be in trouble, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Checkpoints, you have checkpoints, shooting in certain areas, you know, looting, place burning, you know what I mean? Total anarchy, man. Yeah?
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Some shit. Showing the things like that movie name again. Like the Purge, man. The Purge, yeah. The Purge.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I will see him one more.
Yeah.
So you know if I'm there? Yeah, man. I will see him one more. Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Cool.
man. See? Cool. Yeah.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
Yeah, that's like first, man. You have people are going to be like licensed to kill each other out here, man. Because you're not going to have authorities, you know, at some point, man. Yeah? Things will be all out of control, man. Chaos, man. Yes, they're not going to regard their kings or their princes, so the law is not going to be upheld anymore. You know, you're going to call the police station in. 911, you're not going to get any answer, man. That's what's going to go down, man. A lot of police people going to be out there looting and shooting for their family, man. For the last can of beans, man, mackerel. Yeah? What?
It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right, so for food, I'm not going to be out there not giving a damn. You know what I mean? All him have to know is, yo, him have to get something to him. Pull him in his belly, man. Hey, look, man. You see, right now it seems like things like food, plenty, man. But guess what, man? You know, you have.
But we see that in the 2020 event, one little mishappening and the food chain sometimes get disrupted. And then
there's a disruption and everything gone south. You know, we have scenarios that can actually get set up already. And you have the Esau basically staging in the Red Sea. Little by little staging scenarios that are going to bring the shortages back. We've got to be like little things like this. And then we have a narrative why, the reason why this happened. You know what I mean? So in basically plan out the thing, alright, you have to burn down a couple of processing plants,
So a couple trains
Start a war, to a certain place where food come from.
The real certain train.
The real certain train, you know.
Right now, currently, they're saying that if the ships have to come around the islands of Africa,
Right.
come up and go up, then the prices of goods,
Go up.
So, because there's rebels in the Red Sea, and
Right.
that's a major shipping route.
Hey,
You understand?
hey, look, when you come on to, oil, coming from the Middle East, man, and guess what, man? That basically have a lot to do with production of food, man.
Even whatever goods China ship come up here.
So the disruption in any activities in the Middle East can cause, prices of goods to go up and scarcity of certain goods too. Because we say oil, in the manufacturing production of certain things, oil is the number one
Precious commodity.
source of energy behind that. You'd be shocked to know the amount of things that fossil fuel is responsible, for that
Even
basically get on the shelf, man.
Even fabric, like polyester and stuff like that.
Right now, the Houthi rebels, I should say, uncorrected, Houthi rebels over there in Yemen, bombing ships that passing by, that can escalate into something major, man.
This is a part of the plan.
When it come on to oil movement, hey,
When you have problem with oil movement, you have problem in prices for goods. Which you're gonna mean you're gonna have problems in your household,
Right.
problems in these major corporations.
Vehicles.
You never know.
hey,
Can happen any day.
yeah, fuel for transport, and as we said, Esau just basically setting up scenarios that basically you can say, oh, this is the reason why we have a shortage in this department, And then, hey, certain emergencies bring shortages, man. Like, another disease,
More lockdowns.
a disaster.
More-
What do you call it? Natural disaster. We know that inside is
Oh, it's not.
disaster.
Alright, so this is 2 Ezra 16 verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
Right, hey, and guess what? These scourges gonna a lot of these scourges gonna come before the climax of the major war that's gonna be fought, man. Let's say out there shall be famine and pestilences and earthquakes, And so you shall have rumors of war. You can read it up. You can read it too. Wars and rumors of wars. But the end is not yet. Yeah? So all this they heard about that Israel and the Palestinians, them, all that situation going on down here in the Middle East with the Hamas and Israel, all that right now is just rumors, man, of wars, man, wars and rumors of wars. Ukraine situation, wars and rumors of wars. Other conflicts and skirmishes that going on in and around the region in North Africa and all about wars and rumors of wars. Yeah? Yeah? So that does not mark the end of end. We are at the end, but not the end of the end.
Right, so Matthew 24 verse 6, it says, and you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that ye be not troubled,
Right.
for all these things must come to pass,
And
but
we
the
are
end is not yet.
in that now. Turn on the news to hear about different skirmishes and different wars going on. To be in trouble, because what?
End is not
yet.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines
Okay.
And there
So
shall
we're
be
going to see famines, man.
Exactly. And pestilences.
So we're going to see famine and pestilences, man.
And earthquakes.
Earthquakes,
in
man.
diverse places.
So, hey, the earthquakes is popping off in Portland, man. In Jamaica recently. It's just a beginning, man.
It says all these are the beginning of sorrows.
These are the beginning of sorrows, man. You have talks about certain shortages, man. It's leading into a famine. All these disasters get ready to happen. Gonna happen. Which is gonna lead you into that device, man. Which is the MOTB. Hey, we'll learn. You see how these have basically bring out a lot of things using a pestilence, man. So all them disasters coming up,
IT system gets come through.
yeah, all these things must come about. You know what I mean? Because of a you know, disease, man. Yeah? Imagine if another disease come, much other things it can bring about.
It is.
You know what I mean? So hey, so the MOTV gonna come before the missile shot, man. So we have all these things to deal with before the missiles them shut off, man. So when I look one war going over there, that side of the world, I say, oh, the missiles can shut off anytime. No!
Famines have been in
No!
diverse places.
Famines, pestilences, earthquakes, man. Hey, we have to look at the prophecies in order.
Exactly. You have to understand these prophecies
Yeah?
for yourself.
Yeah?
You know?
Hey, it's scripture. So when you see uproars
Of the people
of
in the
the
world.
people in the world and earthquakes, man.
And we see
The
no proof of
earthquake is gonna come. Earthquake's gonna come before everything else, man.
This year, Italy, Turkey. This year, Turkey earthquake. Them estimates were
Yeah.
36,000 people died.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Since year.
So we're in that time, but we ain't seen that famine raising up certain way over here in the West as yet. But it's coming. We see Venezuela get a hit of it when the dollar, when not their dollar, their currency basically, you know, fall. You know? Go back to 2 Corinthians 16 verse 21, it says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion.
Hey, look at this. We can pretty much afford things right now. You know what I mean? No, I know. The economy go belly up. You know what I mean? You can't buy shit anymore.
It's a people.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
It's a people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, them out of gun market, them car tonight, gun market, everybody walking up and down buying stuff, man.
Exactly.
You know, buying up clothes and all type of shit. You know? Yeah. The majority of the crowd down there, we don't really stay at the crowd.
Yeah, we couldn't see it because there was space to stay on the ground, but there were less people trafficking here.
Right.
It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down, there shall be no man left until the earth and to sow it. Exactly, it says the tree shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For our places shall be desolate of men. So that one
will be destroyed, but the Lord is not playing, man. He never was, and he never will play, man.
as you start out, because you know not the fear of the Lord. Understand? And we are teaching the fear of the Lord. You understand? As a matter of fact.
So come let us teach us the fear of the Lord.
Fear of the Lord.
Come and let us teach you the fear of the Lord.
Exactly. Second Corinthians 5. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 11, it says, knowing therefore the terror of the Lord, we persuade men, but we are made manifest unto the Most High, that I trust our soul are made manifest in your conscience. So we know the hunger that the Lord is about to, bring. The prophet Habakkuk asked the Lord that if he was brought to the seas or the rivers, because in his presence, the river are going to be dried up when the Lord let the missiles to fall. So, that's the reason why you have Ezra up there in the chapter saying that woe is me, woe is me. You understand? Because they see and know. They see and know through the Spirit the terror of the Lord. So now we get a glimpse of it, because we don't really actually, we have never been. It's one thing to watch a movie, and it's another thing to actually going through the thing in reality. Since we haven't been through it, but through faith, we believe that the Lord will keep us, as it is written, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
You know, like when you watch somebody being put to death in a movie, you don't feel no.
That as gruesome as
when you actually see somebody being put to death, you know what I mean? Like you have the street, somebody getting stabbed or chopped. There's a different feeling, there's another spirit, there's a different spirit there. You could explain that to a man, using an illustration, man. You must actually witness that spirit basically, you have to come up on your VR, you know what it feels like, man. You know what I mean? Hey, so we've been hearing, we've been visualizing the things that the Lord is saying, man. And when we actually live it, we're going to feel different, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like that. It's like something that more than something that the Father you just know that when you get something that's real, something that's feel. Yep. You know what I mean? There was a certain spirit of comedy.
Isaiah 2 verse 10, enter into the rock and hide in the dust, for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humble. The lofty looks of man shall be humble. And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high, lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up. So even the major governments, where we pray the image from, the elites, you name it. Everybody where that's not going this way, and it might sound like pride, but really spread, because the Lord said that is not with me, it's against me. And he does together with me, so you understand? So it says, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fence wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, which is Spain. And this goes back to all them ships that are trading, the cargoes and the seas. All these things it's gonna come to an end, and then you're gonna have here in the earth. You're gonna have travail upon men, people crying, being confused as hell, asking where the prophets are. Where are the men and the highways and the byways that was teaching about these things? Because even when the big sea hit, you hear people say, oh, these men had the signs within with the syringe and injection on it. They were speaking about things like this. Some men ask for us, whatever. Right. But this time it's gonna come back in a more serious way. Right. This time, exactly.
Hey, look, man. This man, I will make sure say, everybody's silent. When you come to the again. Except the first time.
Except the prophets, man.
Too much dark in the first time, man. Hey,
too much privilege.
Remember how they're going to get nothing as a whole lot of people, man. Because too much dark in that thing.
So they need to implement stuff like hate speech to get rid of the excess talk. And only listen to what the government have to say. That's Romans 13.
And we know that their fatness is going to happen because the scripture say what? There's going to be what? A famine of the word. So we know that something must happen to stop us from speaking, man. Yeah? And we expecting it anytime. Yeah?
It says, and upon all pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day, and the idols he shall utterly abolish. Yep.
Christmas idol.
Yep. Like what the Christmas.
Yep.
The feast is, you name it. All that is against the customs, like we say that is profane. That's outside of the temple, it's going to come to an end. That's the reason why the Lord basically tell that these things are temporary. They must seek that which is eternal. It says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. I know he's going to do that. And trust me, he's going to do it. When the scripture said the earth reels one flow like a joker, it not just say it because, it sounds like something terrible to say.
We read the part of scripture, looking around. Just like a surprise thing to hear. Basically, you know that you never hear that before. Listen, shit's gonna happen. We're gonna say, what the hell?
And it's going to be surprising to a lot of people. You know not the power that you serve. Jeremiah 2nd chapter.
Hey, guys, look, check me out here. And think a little of what we're saying. And some from our amusement. Especially the young chick, I'm most young chick pass the Bible. You know what I mean? I think it's some for my amusement or something. I must have something to back Instagram,
Because you're stupid.
Some things say this is some from a gimmick type thing going on here, man. You know what I mean? Hey, young chick here, goes here, listen to me. And a female come and drive women. But he come here 2 times. Hey, the scripture said that now the wicked ones come and
root up that which was sown, man.
Yeah?
That's all prophecies being fulfilled right before our eyes. Understand? Jeremiah 2 verse 11. At a nation change their gods, which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Be astonished, O heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid, be very desolate, said the Lord. For my people, have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water.
You know, in the philosophy, all here that and it's proving that it's a failure. This society in general is a failure, man.
That's the reason why men think that they're women. You ever see that video the other day, this lady?
Yeah, I just said it fail.
She just made a transition to being a man, according to her, yeah? 2 weeks ago. And then she found out that she's pregnant. And she said that's not possible, because I'm a man now. Yeah? People are dead.
Hey man, look man, the medical system here is worse than it was before 20 years ago, man. Everything worse than 20 years ago. They're advancing and progressing, and it is getting worse
Backwards.
than 20 years ago, man. So this progress is coming like backward progression. Yeah? Hey, Mr. Female, they are comfortable, all the things that they're trying. So it should be happening. What them said, they're doing it better, but it's getting worse.
He's a young space, right? Based off of the reason you must say you must come from back. You must hold enough great for reasons. You know? They're not teaching themselves. They were told how to be but going back in the ancient time, they have the ability to freeze. But then they have no ability to freeze. Every shell right now. Come let us reason together. Every shell, man. You know, a lot of things are going on now, man. Hey. In ancient time, JB knows to listen to what the prophets are saying, man. You know what I mean? JB know, if I even pretend that they're listening, man, them know that when I see the prophet, you know, some are born, you know what I mean? And them money come on town, and the most have to do something. So you never get rid of them or listen to them. Yeah? Them used to take the prophet seriously. Like getting rid of the prophets will stop the judgment of the Lord. Yeah? Good scripture again, Jeremiah 6 verse 16, thus said the Lord, stand in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Right. Where is the good way? Walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. Right. But they said, we will not walk therein. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Right. But they said, we will not hearken. Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. It says, here, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, right. Even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. Right. That's it, man. The word of the Lord, man. The word of the Lord is precious. You know? Very, very precious. And in the time of trouble, if you're going to know it, that wisdom is a defense. Right. You know, money is a defense, but the money today is collapsing. And the currency, you know, that they want to bring in, it comes with a price. And that price is to basically sell your soul, man. You know, to give over your allegiance to the devil. The people that look up to and you know, here, the dirt coming on and them expect look at popularity, or after the spiritual dirt start to come out. Who be sucking rat?
Team time now.
You know, who be playing the battle game? You know, you have to make a church faster, man. TV fakes. Yeah, TV fakes, man. Flaming faggot, man. Yeah? You know, you have that one Method Man. Like talk about Kanye. Talking about Kanye, they have Kanye sucking a rod of the people's party, man. Yeah? You remember the other day when Kanye said some things and everybody, certain men in the Israelite community, yeah, Kanye this stuff. Look, man. He's a flaming faggot, man. Right. And that's how when I talk with the stars struck me, but they want to be stars, man. They actually do shit that is abominable. When you go back to the scriptures, the Lord tell us, Satan just kind of kept the Lord and said, this was given to him, and whosoever worship him, them will get it. I don't know how to do that. Never say that, I'm selling them souls, I'm already selling it. We're not in Luke 8 verse 17. Don't want them anyway. Anybody can say Israel. I know a lot of people say Israel, the Lord is going to put them, put their asses in there. Yeah, men on the road, we are saying Israel and the Lord. Man actually preaching it, man. And the Lord. That's the Lord number one. He was just here pastor. I'm a pastor. Yeah, it doesn't matter if a man, the trial upon the name of the outside. You know, using the name of the outside and the Lord will destroy me. You know what I mean?
not because I'm gonna say, yo, Israel, doesn't mean him right. You know what I mean?
Right, so, what is that verse 21? That everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
Right. You know what I mean? A particular son that we have to be, and to be chased in the spirit. Yeah? So, otherwise from that, not gonna make it.
Many will say to me that they, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Right.
And in thy name have we cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works?
Right.
And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you, depart from me, you that work iniquity.
Right. Yeah, someone is of name. You know, someone is the hype. You know, someone it's going to be the art. Man, the preaching, you're our trying for different reasons. Yeah. Hey, someone just as a fun, man. They don't really take this thing as a thing that's basically, you know, build on them spirits. You know what I mean? Because, hey, we are about the corruptible spirit, flesh out here, man. You know what I mean? What we're supposed to be out here doing is trying to make yourself right. You know, enough man even calling him the hour try. You have men out there preaching the gospel, man. They come on to live a life. You know what I mean? They intend to make a change, man. You know, so the character changes. Somebody decides to know that.
Hey, from man still I eat lobster.
Yeah. You know? When I pork, you see I'm going to go there, man, I eat pork and all one thing food. And because you're outside while doing it. You know what I mean? So, hey.
Philippians 1 verse 15. Some indeed preach our shine even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. One preach of Yahushai of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love.
Hey, you know who do that? You know who do that? They the one that were doing that, man. You know? Brothers in, can't forget, man, the brothers in Kingston, these men call us rapists. You know what I mean?
And I've yet, I remember my name, he was an ex-cop. I've yet to arrest any of us.
Yeah. Molesting anybody or raping anybody according to society standard. You know what I mean? But you like people to basically see us that way to the point that they would kill us.
If you make bombs and rape anybody out here,
you know what I mean? They're set the world against us. And they can mob us. Yeah, people's like, look at this Jake dead. And everything's never Jake dead, man. Well, when people switch like, but the man I don't do what somebody don't do. I try to use a man, I try to say it to
you don't know. And because you start fronting. Because they're the clear stuff, you know? They get them books on them right, and jobs on them, you know? Straight one. Says the one preach our shine of contention and sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but out of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. Exactly. That's the reason why Griffiths will have to be on the forefront now. When you come up and speak your shit, we have to be there. You know, breaking it down piece by piece, showing, look, this is not right. You know, because we are set as defense of the gospel just as the Apostle Paul. You know, we have to feed the flock. Yahweh said to Peter 3 times, now let's do more than this, feed my sheep. And that's what we're doing. That's the reason why we're out here now, before your festive season, with all good reasons, you know, to edify, to educate you Israelites, not supposed to educate this. You know, and for the ones that not supposed to get it, you're just not going to get it until you do. know it. There is no rocket science. Exactly what you got.
Whatever se kalla lalka, Barsham Yosha, Barsham Atakudash, the Bahanas, the apostles and elders once again, Ripple Stone. So I'm proud of us about there.
Brother, for the comment forward, man. All of us fast. Sorry, this is Steve Eagles off. Shalom. Mega move. Shalom.
Hey.